Oh yeah, baby, Arizona World Heavyweight Champion Star Soldier 1 back here again. And yeah, I just came back from the Barrie Game Exchange. There's a huge event here in Barrie, Ontario, Canada. Yep, there were over like 200 vendors. It was, yeah, they were also on video games. There was a cosplay event. It was just an awesome show to go to, but I'm so glad to be back at home because even though it's an awesome show, it's a lot of hard work. Oh, a lot of packing, unpacking, you know, driving down to the event, getting everything organized. Oh, it was a wild show, but hey, I got some cool stuff. Might as well show it off. Okay, first things first. Thanks again to my neighbor. Yeah, got me an early, birthday present. Okay, yeah, it's not my birthday yet, but I got some new t-shirts. So yeah, the original Mario Brothers. Not Super Mario Brothers, but the original. Still an awesome 2-player game. And it's a shame they took the 2-player mode out, but of course they had to. Okay, what else we got? Okay. Oh yeah, this is another cool t-shirt. Classically trained. And of course you know me, I got a few NES world records. I think, yeah, the Guardian Legend, that one I'm known for. I also got like world records on Zenith's, you know, the one with the X's. And yeah, Hook and Fox's Peter Pan and the Pirates, where they had to have all those names in there just to let you know that it's not the Disney version of Peter Pan. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I got a few world records on some Nintendo games, but yeah. Enough of my bragging. Here are some of the games that I got for, yeah, myself. Yeah, I got a few world records on this Sega collection because this is actually an underrated set. Yeah, Golden Axe looks kind of funky in it, but I don't care. It's still fun to play. Okay, got some Splatoon. Oh yeah, and I remember I got a little bit of heat recently because there was a person on YouTube that said that Golden Axe was a terrible game that you should avoid, and I said no, it's an awesome game. Especially, yeah, the original Golden Axe on Sega Genesis, great game, great port, and add levels from the arcade game that weren't in the arcade. But yeah, sometimes you get videos out there, I think, that want to troll people, saying, oh, this game is terrible, it's awful, it doesn't do the things I want to do, the DLC isn't that great. But you just gotta take a game at base value. Yeah, even though sometimes you look at these games and say pertinent and all that, but there's certain matches to old games. Like, I know a lot of people like Joe and Mac, and I like Joe and Mac. Good caveman game. But you get like a modern player said, oh, animation's choppy and the dinosaurs don't look realistic. Who fucking cares? Just play the game, get the high score, have some fun. Or have some fun, not a pun. Oh, you can tell I'm tired. But anyways, let's show off some more games that I got here because I got some good ones. NASCAR 2000. I forgot they made this on the N64. I thought it was only 99, but I never see 2000. I'll have to try it again to see what the differences are. It got, yeah, a love-hate relationship with this game. I want to see if I can finish it because I remember finishing it as a kid, but I remember playing it recently. It was so damn hard. You know, I got the skills to pay the bills. You know, I'm a pro gamer after all, but sometimes, yeah, these games, they'll beat you up and spit you out. I know Simon's Keys. This one's a very tough game. Oh. Yeah, you're a little mage here, magician, very weak. But it's meant to be an old arcade game poured on the, you know, Famicom original Nintendo. These games are meant to like eat your quarters and everything, just like 1943 was. But 1943 is a little bit better than 1942 because at least one hit won't kill you and you can grab multiple power-ups right away. It's just the soundtrack I don't like that much. Okay. Yeah, I got soundtracks here in the distance. You know, UN Squadron. I like that music much better. Yeah, speaking of great music, great everything. Yeah, Gradius 3 on Super Nintendo is definitely one of my favorite shoot-'em-ups. I love everything about this game. I played this game recently on Twin Galaxies. And yeah, the graphics, music, and everything. It is an early Super Nintendo game, so you're not going to get something like Atslay or Space Megaforce where the graphics are just very intense. This one is very basic, but it does everything so well. And the music, yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, Gradius 3 I think is very underrated. Okay, yeah, I got Street Fighter 2 here. This was a huge, massive hit, and it's a very big deal when this game came out on Sega Genesis. It was Capcom's pretty much first game on a Sega product, even though there were like tons of Capcom games before on Sega Master System, Sega Genesis. They were always like reprogrammed games, like Sega made them themselves. And Capcom said, hey, we want a piece of that pie too, since the Sega Genesis is actually making money. And yeah, and they decided to make their own games for the Sega Genesis and have like a actual partnership, not like a, you know, hey, you're my friend, but you can't be hanging around me because I'm hanging out with the cool kids. I don't know. Just weird shit. Alright, yeah, I got another t-shirt here. Yeah, this one is very cool because I love this game. In fact, yeah, all the t-shirts were awesome, but I have a very soft spot for this one because look at this. Metroid. I grew up on Metroid. I love Metroid. Very underrated series. Yep. And yes, I got like one world championship for the NES Mini. I was able to play the game top to bottom and get like the fastest time. And nobody's beaten it to this day yet. I know it is a very beatable score since I did take over like an hour to beat it. And yeah, I didn't do anything like wall glitching or, I don't know, phasing in and out of the bricks and some, I don't know, experts like to do. But I just, you know, played the game top to bottom, beat Ridley, beat Craig, and then went out the Mother Brain, got all the powers I needed. And yeah, just beat the game that way. Nothing too fancy, but I still got the record. And yeah, I love Metroid. Hearing that eerie music. Yeah, going to different stages, figuring out the patterns of the different enemies. It's just a very intense experience and I love it. Yeah, I got another t-shirt here too. The original Donkey Kong. You can't go wrong with this one. Again, I grew up on the 2, having an Atari back in the day. Had to deal with that stupid port with only 2 levels. And it looked like a gingerbread Donkey Kong. But it was still awesome. You know, it's not like E.T. or like a confusing Atari game like that where you had to read the manual just to figure it out. At least, yeah, the Atari 2600 version of Donkey Kong was very playable. Yeah, it was just a fun game even though it was very simple. Oh yeah, I got a lot of games here. For some reason I got NHL 97, but again, these are good games, but I want to see if I can at least repair it, because this one, it looks like it was damaged. It's got some stickers on it, and I got it for like dirt cheap, of course. But damn, that's a good hockey game. The ones on Sega Genesis, at least the ones done by EA, they're awesome games. 5 Adventures, terrible game, but it's such a cool history behind it. Okay, I got this one cheap too because at my store I had no Dreamcast games left. So yeah, I'm gonna sell this. I don't have a Dreamcast no more. Of course, I sold it. I got to make money because I was at the Barrie Game Exchange to make some monies. I got bills. My insurance for house insurance has gone up recently, but everything has gone up recently. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I think that's why everybody's mad at our El Capitano or President or Prime Minister dude, Pierre Trudeau. No, Pierre Trudeau was the other guy. Yeah, Justin Trudeau is the son or a relative. I don't know. Everybody knows U.S. politicians like Joe Trump or what the fuck his name is. Okay. Got this off of Doug. He showed it to me earlier saying, hey, how much would you charge for something like this? And I told him, it looks like a bootleg, dude. I'm sorry, this is like, you could probably price it at like 40 bucks because the converter is probably worth more, but I went over to his table, I saw nobody bought it, so I decided to buy it myself. Yep. I gave him some money for it, and he said, here, just take it, you know, this is worth its junk. But yeah, I could probably use a converter for some, because I do have some Famicom games, and I want to play some of those. And I got Pink Punch-Out, you can't go wrong with that. I'm pretty sure it still works, it still has Mike Tyson on it, it just has no copyright info on it. So that's a good sign that, yeah, it's not an authentic game. I'll try it out anyways. Okay, what else I got? Got the original Castlevania. Again, it gets a bad rap. The 3D in it is kind of funky, and I hate the Tower of Doom, but damn. I still think it was a decent 3D platform. It has some good points to it as well. Okay, you got the original Tasmania. You got this off my neighbor. Okay, Mr. Rogers. Okay, got Congo Bongo. I lost the record on this one recently. Maybe I'll try to see if I can get it back. Okay, I got this off of Jane's. Yep, this kind of beat up version of Super Mario Bros. All-Stars. But yeah, I know I can get that clean. I've been cleaning a lot of games recently. If it's not busy at the 400 market where I work, I'll clean games. Yeah, I'll get some Lysol, I'll get the Q-tips and clean some of these products, you know, because these games are old, they're awesome, and they deserve to be played, but they can be forgotten easily. They can get layers of dust. Kids can pour soda on them, you know. People will masturbate and have jizz all. Okay, now I'm getting too far and they're gonna get demonetized, but I'm already demonetized, so it's okay. I can talk about jizz all I want. You won't see any ads on this video. Why did I lose my AdSense again? But anyways, it's not about that. It's about, you know, talking with you guys and girls out there, you know, sharing the love of video games, and I still got more here. Yeah, I think Chris, he just gave me a free Game Informer, or, oh, darn it, who gave me this? I forgot, but sure, I'll take it. Yeah, I used to love Game Informer. It's good to see that they're still around. Man, I don't know for how long though, because, you know, video game magazines, all of them are pretty much kaput. Game Pro, Electron Gaming Monthly. Yeah, I always had an up and down relationship with Electron Game Monthly because I'm the Airsoft World Champ, of course. Yeah, and I got it inside their magazine, but yeah, they also never gave me my prizes or anything, but I also got that record recognized on Twin Galaxies, like right here. So that's the reason why I'm still on Twin Galaxies to this day. Alright. I got Super Nintendo Mini here. Yeah, this one is supposed to have like preload games on it, so maybe it has like all 700 Super Nintendo games instead of like the 20 that we got on the original one. Like, that's bullshit, man. I love the 21 games on there, don't get me wrong. Star Fox 2, Earthbound, the original Super Mario World, Mario World 2, all great games, you know, banger after banger, but only 21 games? The original NES Mini had 30 games, and you had games on there like Gradius, Bubble Bubble. Their sequels did carry over on, you know, different platforms, but we didn't get their sequels on Super Nintendo Mini. I don't know, I'm just going off on another tangent. I still have more games to show. Alright, we're down to the final one, so yeah, that's it. Okay. Again, I had to be careful about spending my money. It is like the first of the month, so you know, all the bills come to pass and all that. Yeah, this game was only $1. I don't like to share how much I got the games for because, you know, prices are always going up and down, and they said, you paid that much for this? You're an idiot. Or you paid for that? I hate you. You got too good of a deal on that. But yeah, this game is only $1. It does have some writing on it, but who cares? It's Berserk. One of the best games on Atari 2600, you know, and this is a good port. It still has like Mr. Happy, the evil auto jumping face, and yeah, it was cool. Another good port on the Intellivision is Burger Time. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I really ever played the Intellivision version of Burger Time, but I always heard it was good. So I'd love to get that one a shot. I still have my old television in the room there. Yeah. And now that, yeah, I finally got some time off, everything's done with the Barrie Game Exchange, I can finally play some games and have some fun. And yeah, because it's like Space Wars and everything, May the 4th be with you. And we had the Barrie Game Exchange on the 5th. I'd still have, you know, it's Star Trek on the mind, or, you know, whatever the hell they call it. Was it Black Hole or something like that? But I still have Space Adventures, and yeah, I really, yeah, recently got some championships on Super Star Wars, Super Empire Strikes Back, you know, and there was, you know, some fighting on Twin Galaxies and everything. Even though I'm like a Twin Galaxies world champion and everything, still had people, you know, ragging on my review submissions. Like, you know, the Super Star Wars games are great, but they're very easy to cheese because sometimes if you stay in one place too long, you'll be called a leecher. That's where you get too many points, or that are easy points. Yeah, it's confusing. Sometimes I do have enemies on Twin Galaxies that want to, you know, tear me down and say, oh, you're doing this wrong, you did this wrong, or just, yeah, weird a-holes that just complain about everything. But yeah, you're gonna get that on Twin Galaxies, and I think that's why a lot of people don't submit scores. But of course, all the people that hate me on Twin Galaxies are people that I've beaten scores of before, so of course there's gonna be rivalries and all that. Hey Oscar, where'd you go? But anyways, yeah, I haven't, even though I complain about Twin Galaxies sometimes, it's still been awesome on there. Still tons of great people, and I highly appreciate what happened this week because I did a new video on my Airson channel called The Legendary Ads Turbo Tough Ultimate Challenge and Strategies, where I played the awesome Legendary Ads here. Yep, one of my favorite games on the TurboGrafx 16. I love the original. It's a great game. It was, I was gonna say an underrated classic, but this game wasn't underrated. No, this was like game of the year. you know, Electronic Game Monthly, I think it was TurboGrafx-16 Game of the Year, Video Games and Computer Entertainment, the Game of the Year. You know, it beat out everything. You know, in 1990, yeah, no, not 1990, but 1989, yeah, this was a big deal because, you know, Sega Genesis just came out, TurboGrafx-16 just came out, Nintendo was still on fire. It was a big year for the industry. And yeah, Legendary Ads was one of the bigger titles of that year, and I just loved the game. And yeah, when I did that video, you know, displaying all the strategies, saying I can get a better score, I know what to do to get the most amount of points I can, and I submitted a new high score, and it got, yeah, submitted recently, and yeah, a week later I got it on Twin Galaxies. Now I'm the official, yeah, Legendary Ads World Champion. It was weird because I had a score on there before, which was like a third place, but okay, Todd Rogers and another person were ahead of me, but they were like way into the multi-million score. And yeah, to get like 1 million points and Legendary Ads, it took like a good hour. So I imagine, yeah, the only way that they can get like Todd Rogers, his multi-million dollars, multi-million score was like perfect 99s, like maxed out. But I imagine you could do it too on stages 3A if you get the 1-up die and get all those, you know, points too. That's another reason why yeah, people love getting high scores on Twin Galaxies, but you do need to have those rules in place. So I can understand people, yeah, laying in criticism when it's needed. You know, you just can't overdo it and say, oh, this person's cheating because they're sticking around too long. If there are rules in place, you know, you don't break them, yeah, you can get your high scores, no problem. And that's what I did here. I made sure not to leech too much. I love this game. I love everything about it. Great music. Excellent graphics still, even though it's an early TurboGrafx-16 game, 2 megabytes. But still, they did a lot with what they had here. Yeah, the controls are awesome. You get to fight the Rock in it. Yeah, I remember in my Ultimate Strategy videos, I put, "Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?" And made jokes about Yogi and Boo Boo when you fight the bears. But yeah, that's how much I love the Legendary Ads, and it's cool to be now the official world champion at this game. I had the speed run there before, that hasn't been beaten yet. But yeah, it was always fishy because the 2 champions before got disqualified because, you know, they always had their scores there, but you can't see their footage. With me, you can see the footage, you know. All 1 hour born video of it, but still, I think the game is awesome. I say it's boring, but I had a hell of a time playing this. It was so much fun. But yeah, that's the way games should be, you know. It take you to a different place, you have some fun, you know, you slice up shit. Good stuff. That's what gaming should be about, you know. And yeah, I wanted to share some more tips out there. You know, I'm getting older, getting fatter, uglier, and all that shit. And yeah, you know, moving around all these crates and getting all these gains, it can be hard work. And yeah, you never know when the Reaper's gonna get you, especially with my diabetes and all. It's weird because I feel like healthy and everything, at least healthy enough, and I can't be like on like disability and all that. But it's also a weird thing because yeah, my sugars are too high, too low, boom, you're dead. So I gotta be careful. I got free insulin, so it's not too bad. I just gotta watch myself. But yeah, Very game of change. It was tough, but definitely do it again. I think they're going to do it again in November. And yeah, we got more shows coming up. I think in Mississauga, yeah, Hamilton. So I won't always be at the 400 market, but hey, if you're down in the Barrie, Innisfil area, I'll still be running that place too. I just won't be selling the legendary ads because I'm keeping this. I'm keeping a lot of these games. I want to see if I can get some better scores on them at least. Then I'll sell them. Because I can't have all of them. Yeah. Yeah, but the TurboGrafx 16 stuff sticks with me. Yeah, I gotta hold my TurboGrafx 16 championships. Very proud of my Legendary Ads World Championship. And yeah, if you want to see if it can beat my scores, I do. Yeah, I pretty much give a lot of tips out on this game when I did my stupid new video. It only has like 77 hits, but I'll take what I can get. I always like, you know, Aqua Lun's game reviews, if I can talk today, and Videogames101's when they give like huge strategies on games. And I figure I'll try that too because I love talking about the TurboGrafx 16. It's such an underrated system, you know? I don't know what they did because this system like disappeared so quickly while Sega Genesis, you know, and Super Nintendo, they dominated. But still, there's like tons of great underrated games for the TurboGrafx 16. It's something I just want to spread out, you know? Now that I'm speaking of spread, I'm thinking of like getting something to eat because I'm hungry. I'm thinking of spreads of butter. Oh yeah, now I'm really getting off topic. Let's get back on. Yeah, Legendary Ads is awesome. See my new video if you haven't. I do give out tips. I even did a review of Salted Cat recently, which, yeah, I decided, alright, I'm gonna sell that, do a review on it. And yeah, I thank all you guys and girls for coming to my table, you know, helping me out. Because yeah, I do have a lot of TurboGrafx 16 gains, but yeah, keeping the gains doesn't pay the bills. Especially doing these videos don't pay the bills. So I need to make some money the same way I can. So I appreciate it, you know, when you guys and girls, you know, by myself at the table. And yeah, it's cool talking to everybody, you know, seeing the cosplay girls and seeing the kids all excited about getting new games and all that. It was just a fun event, top to bottom. Yeah, it's over now. Yeah, was that everything? Yeah, Oscar didn't play in the bag. Yeah, he was pretty much here for a little bit and decided, alright, screw this. I'm gonna chase after something. But I appreciate all you guys and girls out there for watching. Let's show that again. Legendary Ads Champion, I'm so excited. That's so cool. But yeah, I won it because the other scores were disqualified. But yeah, I did beat a few other ones too because there are people that actually played this before, which is awesome. Okay, I'll see you all later. I'm done rambling. I'll talk to you all later. Got more shows coming up. You know, come down to 400 Market every Saturday and Sunday. Innisfil, Ontario, Canada. I'll see you all later. This is Airsoft World Heavyweight Champion Star Soldier 1 over and out. Woo! Barrie Game Change Rots. Thanks again, Chris. Okay, I'll see you all later. Bye.